Yes, guys, how's it going? Let's see who's here, guys. Let's drop a comment. Let's see who's here. Welcome all. Hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, hope you all had a great weekend, guys. Let me load up this. Yeah, so this is the news. Sorry for the delay as well. Let's see who's here. Welcome, Phil. Afternoon. Let's catch some ticks. Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Looking forward to it, guys. Yeah, sorry for the delay. I had to sort a few things out for the community before I head on here. Ashton, how's it going? Stu, welcome, bro. Good to see you. Yeah, welcome, guys. Welcome. Yeah, let's see if we can start the week off with another win on stream. I mean, we took two wins on stream last week, so there's nothing to say we can't this week. Yes, guys, it's milk. I'm drinking milk. Okay. But yeah, let's see what the week's gonna bring. I've already taken a win today on personal account. But let's get into the news. There's no news today. If we just refresh this here, we've only had AUD news, which was red, and it's done now. So yeah, there's no news. Tomorrow we've got quite a bit of news, but that's tomorrow. That's for another day. No need to worry about that. We can look at gold now and we can see if we can take some trades today, because like I said, there's no news. Everything that we take today is all pure price action. Yo, MK, how's it going, mate? Good to see you. Survival, hi Joe, how's it going? Josh, welcome, guys. Yeah, hope everyone's good, guys. Hope everyone's good. I'll get into this analysis soon. Let me clean my charts up a little bit. The Discord community members have all been updated, so they understand how everything's going, what I'm looking for. With gold, I'm gonna wait for this candle to close, but I'm probably gonna be looking for some sells below this level. For now, we are starting to create some support here, so I'm gonna let this candle close, and if it can create some resistance here, then I'll have a decent range. Then I'll be looking for that on gold. That's not too bad. But yeah, I did take a trade on gold in London session here, and it was a very, very clean entry. I only took like 30-40 ticks from it. A quick in and out trade, but yeah, it's all you need. You don't need these huge moves. You need one or two good trades a week where you can hit like 20 to 30 ticks, and you're good. But look how much this ran. It ran like 210 ticks. Cheers for lights, guys. Yeah, smash the like, guys. If you're not already, drop a subscribe. On the road to 2K subscribers, drop a subscribe, drop a like, and if you've got any questions, put them in the chats. CG, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you, man. But yeah, gold now, I'm probably going to be watching a range, something like this for buys above. We have got some support, resistance down here too. So, and to be honest with you, there is some good highs here that I can look to trade into. So, if I can get a closure back above this level or this recent resistance, if it can give me a decent closure, I can try and take that little 20 to 30 tick push into them highs, and then I can let price run even further if it's going to. Okay, that's probably what I'm watching here on gold for now. Quick look at the daily. Obviously, the daily is super bullish. There's not much to see on the daily other than that it is really bullish. Weekly, instantly pushed up. No real bottom wick just yet. Could get created later on into the week. That's why I'm open to both sides as much as possible. There's nothing to say the weekly or the daily can't pull back. 4 hourly the same. Just very bullish. So on gold, I'm just waiting for a decent breakout, and then I can trade this market again. Yeah. Sharon, how's it going? What bias? No bias. Open to both sides. Yeah, open to both sides here. Yeah, always open to both sides as much as possible. But yeah, my actual analysis is probably going to be something like this for now. This range. Okay, buys above here, sells below here for now. Because I do like these all-time highs to get taken if we can break above this level. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be watching on gold. For instant funded, after a payout, I need to buy another one. No, you can just keep... Basically, for me, I've taken another 7k payout. I literally took another 7k payout on Friday. So, like, 3 days ago. My account balance is 163k. I've taken 3,500 out. So this will go to 159.5. And then I will keep the account and make more percent and then take another payout. You don't restart. You don't restart. You just... The balance gets taken off. And then you go again. You go again. So yeah. Hey Joe, just taken gold shorts as it's overbought. Okay. I mean... For me, there's nothing to say that it's going to push down just yet. I mean, it's very bullish, but if it works to your strategy, if it meets your criteria and if it meets your plan, nice work, man. Yeah, I mean, if it meets your plan, take your trade. Simple as that. Nothing meets my plan for shorts just yet here. Gold's in a range, you know, gold's chopping here. So we'll see. We will see. Yeah, so I've taken two payouts in the last 30 days. So I took 7k last month and I took 7k on Friday. So 14k in like a month. And they are on the same accounts. I've not bought new accounts. I've not, you know, they're on the same accounts. So yeah. Which I can't complain, really. That's really good. You know, same accounts, 4 payouts across 2 accounts. What's your current funding? My current funded, I've got like... I'm using instant accounts with Top 1. I've got a couple of expresses, so like 100k in expresses. And then the rest's instant. So it's like 750k or something in total. Like maybe like 650, 700k. FTMO, Top Step. I use Top Step and Top 1. I don't use FTMO, mate. I don't use any Forex. I don't use any Forex prop firms, to be honest. What's your account size? Prop firms, I'm using 150k's, mate. Yeah, 150k's. Have Top 1 told me to go live yet? No, it's after 3 payouts, mate. Yeah, it's after the Top 1 pay. Okay, yeah, I got paid out last month, and I've just requested another thing on Friday. But Top 1, you go live after 3 payouts on the same account. On these accounts, this will be my second. So there's no reason for me to go live just yet. You know, you only go live after... Yeah. Yeah, for me personally, I think futures prop firms are more for day traders if you're in and out within the day. Something that you could look to do if you hold for longer is just close your trade on the close because you have to, and then stay awake and reopen it when it reopens. That's the only thing you can really do in that situation. It's the only thing you can really do, mate. Like I say, because you need to close out your position before the market closes. But to be honest with you, I'm happy to stay on sim accounts and just milk payouts. You know, if you can get 2 or 3 accounts paid out, you know, 4 or 5 times a year, it's like quite a good, decent chunk of cash. I mean, Anton, it's up to you, man. Do what you want. Da, 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 da. What does live mean? Basically, live means when you get 3 payouts on one account, you can get daily withdrawals. So instead of waiting 10 trading days for a withdrawal, you can make profit on a day and then get paid out. Yeah, you can get profit on a day and then get paid out. Yo, Natalie, how's it going? Sorry, I've just seen your message. Hey, Joe. Yeah, how's it going? Welcome. Let's have a look at these. Half risk isn't bad. Half risk isn't bad, but it's very close to this level. Yeah, it's basically too close to this level for me to want to sell here. Do you maybe have some code for Project X? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean by some code? Do you mean like discount code for top 1 futures? I'm not half risk. Yeah, I would be looking for some half risk if it closed higher, but it's too close to this level for me to want to sell. I'm not selling for the sake of like. I'm not selling for the sake of like 5 ticks for it to reverse and hit my stop. You know, let's mark it up. Let's mark it up and see if it would have saved us or if it wouldn't. But I don't want to sell here for the sake of this profit for it to reverse like 10 ticks. I mean, it could sell off. There's nothing to say it's not going to. But yeah. Yeah, I've got there's like up to 50% off with the discount code. I'll put it in 1 sec. There you go, man. There you go. I put it in the chat now, so you'll be able to see the link when the bot puts it in. It's basically use that link because that link will give you the right account. You know, that link will give you where you need to go, and then use code JTC at your checkout, and you'll get the best discount on any account you choose to use. So if you want an instant account, you'll get the best discount, or if you just want an evaluation, you'll get the best discount. But like I say, use code JTC, and you'll get a good discount, mate. Did you receive? Not just yet, Harry, mate. I'm still waiting. Still waiting. But like I say, it's a US-based company, so they're only waking up in the next hour. So probably today at some point, if it gets approved. I don't see why it shouldn't, but yeah. But yeah, anyone who wants to use JTC, you'll get the best discount with top 1, the accounts that I use. What determines a half risk? Just within the range trade, we are, like I say, we have in the playbook. I've got a trade that's inside the range and 2 trades which are breakouts outside the range. So within the range, there's 1 trade that I look for. Outside the range, which is above and below, there's 2 trades that I look for. Within is half risk, outside is full risk. The reason I can't take half risk is because it were too close to this level. I mean, even though it's playing out, it's playing out nicely. I mean, if you caught it, I'd be break even here. I mean, yeah, it can be, Natalie, but it still doesn't, you know, there's still a level here. You know, there's still a level here in the way. So regardless, that's like the first management point. Even though there might be more targets down here to trade into, that level there is still a level to watch. You know, look, support, resistance. Yeah, guys, can we smash 20 likes as well? We've got, how many have we got currently? 10. Let's smash 20 likes, guys. Yeah, this is playing out nicely. I mean, if you caught this, I'd be break even here. I'd be break even here, and I'd probably be looking to target these lows down here. What I'm going to wait for, I'm going to wait for this 15 and 30 to close. This 15 and 30 could give me another sell down. You know, instead of, you know, catching this is nice, but there's still targets here, look. There's still targets here. Something that I'm watching is this structure here. You know, we've got a level of structure in the way as well. I mean, it's worked out here. It's worked out here. I took shorts, all-time high, nice. I mean, I don't, but if it fits your plan, good work, man. Yeah, Natalie, you'll pick it up. The more time you analyze the charts, the more you'll pick it up. Don't worry about it. The more, like I say, you will pick it up. Yeah, it is good to see some volume. You're right there. Up 11% today, risking lower than 1%. Nice. My strategy, basically, my strategy is just break out of ranges. So can you see we've got a level? Can you see how we break out? Once we break out, I'm looking for sells down. So it's just breakouts of support and resistance levels into targets like levels like this. What does my mentorship offer? My mentorship is basically just a Discord community where you can learn my full strategy in one place. Daily Zooms in London session, live trading, full video course, weekend webinars, private chats, psychology chats, crypto chats, everything. Everything to learn my full strategy. And everything that you need, you know, to learn my full profitable strategy, you know, that I execute. That's it. Waiting for your buy. Nice. Nice. If you want to join the mentorship, guys, the link will be going in. I've just put exclamation mark mentorship. The link will be going in. You can click that link and sign up, you know. 100% worth it. Legend, Harry. You're crushing it anyway. Good stuff. Consistency's coming. Consistency is there now. You don't go against the trend. I mean, I'm always open to both sides, mate. Because you not going against the trend, you're potentially saying no to hundreds and hundreds of ticks of pullback. This could pull back and still be bullish. You know, gold can still pull back to like these levels and still be very bullish. You know, and how many ticks would you have said no to? Well, you've just said no to another 600 ticks. But if it's your plan not to, then it's fine. I agree, just joined myself and it's been a great help for me as a new trader. Would recommend. Legend Harry, Harry and Andrew. Nice one, guys. Appreciate the feedback on the Discord, on the mentorship. But yeah, this was I mean, it not for me. I don't want to take a trade too close to this level. But if you took it, I mean, it's worked out very, very nicely. Very, very nicely. We are, like I say, we are coming into another level here that I am seeing. We are coming into another level here of support, so something to watch. You know, even if this candle can close below this range, even if I can just catch like 30 ticks into them lows, that's fine, you know? So this 15-minute candle here is key. Because I'm going to be looking to take this trade if it can get below this level. Oh, sorry guys, didn't mean to smack my mic. Yeah, I'm gonna be watching this range. I'm gonna move this up a little bit here. I'm gonna be watching this range on gold. I've got some decent targets here. I've got some decent targets at both sides. I'd need a stronger close to sell this though. Naz is having a day off. Let's have a look. Yeah. It really is. Naz is relaxing. Naz within here, I don't really want to trade. Yeah, Naz within here, I don't want to trade. Yeah, within here, I'm going to be leaving Naz. Once it breaks out, I'll update you, but it's probably going to be US Open now in like an hour. Gold, I need a decent closure here. With your 150k instant account, how much would you risk per trade? I don't have like set risk. I just trade like 2 to 3 contracts, mate. Yeah, 2 to 3 contracts. All right, mate. Naeem, how's it going, man? Good to see you. And yeah, good to see you've got onto the mentorship day. It'd be a good day, man. So much value to give anyway. Let's yeah, it'd be very good. Yeah, 15 closure here. Coming into some structure, something to watch out for. Nasdaq, like Harry said, he's having a day off. Very true. Yeah, guys, if you've got any questions whilst I'm on, drop me a message. Put it in the chat. I'm happy to. And if you want me to have a look at any other pairs that you're trading, whether it's crypto, other FX pairs, futures pairs, whatever it is, let me know, and I can put them in the I can put them in and analyze them fully for you. Hi, bro. How would you confirm a valid candle flip after a breakout? Okay, so yeah, good question. So when I look for a range like this, and let's say that price is ranging, okay? If I get a breakout to the upside, like so, for me to actually enter this market, I can't just market execute. One second. Yeah. So if I have a range and I get a breakout to the upside like this, I never will just market execute buys. Because if I just market execute buys like this, what could happen? Price could fake out and take me out. You know, there's nothing to say that price can't fake out of this range and continue down. So instead of market executing, I'll wait for this next candle to initially form like this, and then I'll put a buy stop in. So that buy stop what will happen with the buy stop being in is I'll only be executed into this trade if it flips bullish and starts pushing into profit. So what am I doing? Well, I'm preventing from getting faked out, and I'm getting a valid stop loss in too. So instead of, if the market continues to push down like this, my buy stop just won't get activated. Okay? But anybody market executing it has taken a loss. But if it just pushes down, my buy stop's not executed. And if this continues pushing bullish like this, well, I'm in profit straight away. And that's how I enter the market after a breakout. Okay. So yeah, like I said, just wait, give it a little bit of time, and then I'll enter the flip of a candle, yeah. Wow. Naz is not being easy here. You probably would have seen, like I say, you probably, a lot of people don't really tend to use buy stops and sell stops. But for me, they're very key, you know. They do prevent a lot of problems. I'm in the short. Nice, nice. Yeah, Harry. So many people getting chopped on Nasdaq. You're definitely right there, bro. You know, that, and look at this, okay? Look what happens. What do retail traders do? Oh, it's bearish. I'm selling. Price chops about, takes them out. Oh, it's finally bullish. I'm cutting my loss here with sells, and I'm going bullish. What do? They market execute. Price pushes down. Oh, now it's bearish. I'm going to be looking for the sells. What happens? Price is still within this chop. And now they're in sells. And price is pushing up. They're in loss straight away. So what are they doing? Well, they're cutting the positions. And they've taken a loss here, and now a loss here. And they've taken 3 losses inside of a choppy price action. What does Joe do? He'll simply put this range on and wait for a breakout. That breakout will give me confirmation of which way price wants to push. Okay. Yeah, if we can get a break back above this level here, I'd be looking for buys. You know, if we can break back above here, that's like 50 ticks. 50 ticks is good. You know, if I can just get 50 ticks today into them highs, that's perfect. And, you know, if it closes back below into them lows, I've got another 40 ticks. So all I need now is a breakout on gold, breakout on Nas. Look at Nas. Nas is doing nothing. Nas is doing nothing. There's no way I'd be trying to trade this until it breaks out on Nas. How's everyone's day been, guys? Put it in the chat. Is everyone up, down, break even? I'm personally up today. I've only taken a trade on personal. I did like a little 28 ticks on personal, or 25 or something. In and out. I was in and out. You know, Monday I'm happy to be in and out, get my win and move on to tomorrow. To be honest, I'm waiting for these payouts as well. So it'd be good to get them. And my account's back. Guys, cheers for likes as well. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's have a look at these. I'm up on my first day on my funded account. Stu, nice, man. What did you go for? Did you go for the ignites, Stu? Did you go for the 25k ignites, or did you go for like, was it an instant or was it evaluation? What did you go for? So can you not trade within the range? I can take half risk entries within the range, but none are setting up just yet. Maybe here on NAS, but I don't want to take NAS within this choppy price action range. Look at that horrible range. Horrible range. Like I said, I need a breakout on NAS. Decent little breakout and I can trade it. Guys, hang fire 2 minutes. I'll be back. I'm just getting some water. Okay, let's have a look at these markets. Yeah, gold's not doing much here just yet, guys. If anything, it's Nasdaq break to the upside that I can take. So can you not trade? No, you can't. Not for me. I can't trade. My accounts are paused. My 2 accounts are paused until the payouts get approved. So I need to wait for them. Yo, Naz, how's it going? Nice to see you, Naz. 25k Ignite accounts, bro. Very nice. That's all you need. When you, like I say, when you're starting off, them Ignite accounts are really good, you know. Teaches you consistency, patience, and teaches you to be a good trader. You know, at the end of the day, if you're going to get something out of prop firms, it's the fact that they're going to teach you to become a good trader. You know, they've got these rules, and these rules might not be the best, but you're going to be taught how to be a good trader. You know, having these consistency rules, having, you know, 10 days of trading consistently, or 10 days or 5 days of 200, it's going to teach you to wait for your setups and not try and get it in one day. Finally seen yeah, gold pulling back's nice because it's giving some good targets. Yeah, Stu, lock it. Lock out, mate. Lock out. Don't be giving it back. The worst thing you can do on a Monday after a win, or a winning couple of trades on a Monday, is give it back late on. Yeah, man, lock out. Good stuff. Naz, have you taken anything? Has anybody taken much today, guys? I've taken 1 trade, 1 win in London. I've not taken anything in US just yet. Waiting for a potential long here on Nasdaq if it can break out of the range. If it can break above this level, I'll look for some buys. I am aware that there is a level here. Okay. But we'll see. We will see. Yeah, gold just needs a clear range. It's created some support. I'm using this range for now on gold. I've got this range on gold for now. I mean, this 15 and 30 could be closing nice potentially on NAS. Look at the hourly as well. Hourly. 4 hourly pullbacks. Yeah, I might take a little trade here on NAS. If I can break above. Shorts on German 40. Nice. Yeah, the trades this morning came at like 7:30. If it's not your schedule, you just simply miss them. I miss some trades that are later on in the day or at Asia or like past 4 or 5 o'clock. You know, you get some great trades at like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 p.m. sometimes, and I have to miss them because I'm either, for example, at the gym on one-to-one calls, making videos. Like, I miss trades, you know, even though people work, I still miss trades as well. Like, missing trades is a part of it. Just gotta keep waiting for another trade. Like, simple as that. Any news on the cards here? Nope. Spend. Yeah, I don't trade that, mate. I don't trade that. I only trade NAS and gold. I don't like to trade so many. I don't like I say, when I was trading Forex, I was trading so many different pairs, and I don't like to trade like so many different pairs. I like to trade like 1 to 2, and then I'm done. You know, 1 to 2 trades per day, 1 to 2 pairs, and then that's fine. But yeah, I like to look at Nasdaq longs into this area at like 24, 560. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people using them, and there's nothing wrong with it, but you need the data. Make sure you got the data. Don't just start trading something without data. You know, if you need to forward test and back test your strategy, get some consistency with it. Whatever you know, don't just start seeing something on TikTok thinking that it works because you've seen one person trade something. The worst thing you can do is see someone take like a decent win and then go, oh, I'm going to start trading that. Get the data before you start doing anything. Don't just... And the worst thing you can do is like change around strategies as well. So like stick to one strategy and master it. If you know it works, just master it. You know, you just get so confused. I'd rather just stick to 1 to 2 trades, trading simple concepts, and then done. Like, I don't want one strategy for one thing and then one strategy for another. I mean, it has tagged that level. It has tagged that level. Just instantly pushed up. Yeah. Back test and forward test everything and get the consistency and understand that, you know, you need to over time pick up that consistency and execution where it's like seamless, you know, like you know what you need to do. But like The worst thing you can do is say, oh, I'm having this strategy for this pair, this strategy for prop firms, this strategy for this. It's like, just stick to the same concepts. Yeah, Nas just instantly pushed up. Like, the only thing that you can do on Nas is buy. Stop loss there, but where would you have your stop loss? There's nowhere to have your stop loss because it hasn't bottom wicked and flipped. It's a tough one. How to avoid overtrading? Just understand your plan and your strategy. You know, a lot of overtrading comes from not having a solid plan and strategy. Because a lot of people will trade, lose, and then go overtrade because they don't know what to look for next. You know, having a plan and a playbook that you can say, okay, I've taken a win, I've taken a loss, now I need to wait for this. Like, every time that I take a trade, if targets have been hit, I need to wait for the same things again. I need to wait for targets to form, and I need to wait for a new range. Okay? And I can only do that. I can only start looking for entries once they form. It's as simple as that. So I'd say the best thing to do for you, if you are overtrading, is have a step-by-step. Once you've taken a win, once you've taken a loss, have a little step-by-step of what you need to wait for again. And trust your plan, trust your strategy. A lot of overtrading comes from after you've taken a loss, not after you've taken a win. Okay? Yeah, this were too fast, this on Nas. Huge push instantly. What's gold doing? Yeah, gold's not breaking or doing out here just yet. Yeah, guys, quick rush 20 if you're new. If you haven't already dropped a like, let's smash 20 likes, guys. We need 3 more. So smash that like and let's hit 20. Joe, would you ever link your account to MYFX? But yeah, I would do, man. Yeah, of course I would. Probably if I was gonna do a personal, I would. I mean, yeah, no problem. I mean, I trade live every single day. I don't really need to. You know, you can see my results, whether it's payouts, whether it's, you know, my dashboard that I show, my win rate I show. So there's literally no point, but I mean, I could do, but I don't trade FX, really. I've only got like a little personal, which I don't really touch too much. I mean, if I didn't trade live on YouTube and TikTok and I didn't, you know, show my win rates, show everything, then yeah, I'd do it, but I don't see a need. Hey Joe, Emmy, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, welcome everyone, welcome. Gold could break out here. Yeah, I think gold could break out here above this level. There's definitely a chance of gold breaking above here. You know, even if it does break above here, keep in mind that there is a level here too. Something I'm definitely watching. looking nice. Yeah, Emmy, it is looking good. It's looking good. It's absolutely bonkers how underrated this channel is. You should have thousands of views. Always dropping gems. Cheers, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, appreciate you, bro. To be fair, the YouTube lives and the TikToks both have been growing. Like I say, they don't. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen overnight. But yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it. They have definitely grown over the last year, though, for sure. Now, I remember when I used to stream to like 3 to 4 people. Now it's like, on average, like 45 to 50 people live watch at a time. On average. So it has like times 10 in the last year. So, you know, in another year, you don't know, it might be like 200-300 people, which would be cool. Like I say, it's good to jump on and be real about trading and show people real results and stuff. How do I manage my stop loss? My stop loss gets managed as price pushes into management areas. Yeah. Like I said, I've got different management areas that I look at. And yeah, I trade whilst price pushes into more management areas. Best mentor I've had. Highly recommend. Appreciate you, Natalie. Nice one. Yeah, cheers for the kind words today, guys. Appreciate you all. Yeah, I agree. Stu, legend. Nice one, guys. I appreciate you all. Looks like we're doing something right in the community, on the lives. Everything's good. You know, if you can take some value, it's all that matters. Take some value away. See how I trade. See how I do stuff. My current win rate and risk to reward. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Project X. So I posted my win rate in the free Telegram on Friday, so it hasn't changed. It's 70%, and my risk to reward's 1 to 1.4. So 70%, and my risk to reward is 1.4. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, perfect. For me personally, perfect. But yeah, I'm just waiting for a breakout here on gold, this range. Nasdaq's broke out, but instantly pushed up on the 15. Probably wait for the 30 on Nas. Why is my risk to reward too low? Tell me, Rohit. If my risk to, why is my risk to reward so low and I've withdrawn or I've taken $14,000 in payouts in the last 40 days or something? People think that you need 6 risk to reward, 5 risk to reward, 2, 3 risk to reward. It's a load of rubbish. My win rate is 70%. My average risk to reward is 1.4. That is put that in an equity curve simulator and you will see the gains. You'll see the gains. Just put it in an equity curve simulator. 70% win rate, 1.4, or even put 50% win rate, 1.4 risk to reward over 100 trades, starting balance 10,000, and have a look at the gains. People don't understand risk to reward and win rate too much. They think that they need like 15 risk to reward. It's a load of rubbish. Don't listen to the gurus who say, I hit a 15R. They're trying to sell you something that's not real. Yeah, I can second that. Joe is the best mentor I've ever had. Legend Anton, appreciate you, bro. He made me such a better trader. Appreciate you. Gotta stay like this. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. My risk to reward is 1 to 5 win rate. Put it in a... Just type in equity curve simulator, Rohit. Type in equity curve simulator. put in your risk to reward, put in your win rate, put in over 100 trades, and have a look if it's profitable. It probably will be. Yeah, it probably will be long term. Like I say, I don't know your data exactly, but you can see just from looking at that. But if I showed you my equity curve, which I will show you when my accounts aren't paused tomorrow, you'll see how my equity curve simulator on my thingy accounts over the last like 2 months, well, over the last like year is this. And it's not exactly like that, it's like this, sorry. Okay, and that is very, very healthy. Very, very, very healthy. But what it looks like is that. It's just a straight line up. Not every trade within here is a win. Not every trade within here wins. Some loss, some win, but over time, it's positive. And that's what you want. You don't have to be right every time, you have to be right over time. Other big traders say that big risk to reward is good for long term. What do you think? I mean, each to their own. It depends. It depends, mate. Like I say, mate, you don't need big risk to reward trades if you've got a good win rate and if you can follow a plan. You know, if you've got a if your risk to reward is 1.5 or 1.4 or even like 1.3, if you've got like a 60% win rate, you know, look at it on an equity curve simulator, it's probably going to be positive, okay? You just got to stick to it. You know, if you've got a 5 risk to reward, your average trade, and 20% win rate, probably going to be I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head, but it might not be profitable. Just have a look. Just have a look. Am I from Poland? No. See, someone said I'm from America the other day. Now someone's saying I'm from Poland. I'm from the UK. Like I say, I've got nothing against being from America or Poland. I mean, but no, I'm from the UK. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries. Nas is at a level of resistance now. I don't want to be long in here. I don't want to be long in here. On Nas, I need a break above here, man. I need a break above here on Nasdaq first. I mean, you're probably gonna get you could. Let's have a look at the 30. The 30 could flip and push, but again, I don't want to long so close to a level of resistance. It just doesn't make sense. I'd rather the next candle breaks out and then I can long into these highs. So if the next candle can break above here, I'll just take longs then. That's what I prefer to see. Bro, I trade in Indian stock market. I mean, I'm not going to fund you, there's plenty of prop firms that can do that. But like I say, I can teach you, and you can learn my strategy. That's absolutely fine. To, you know, to pass prop firm accounts, to get payouts and stuff. Yeah, you can learn what I do to get to that stage. Yeah, I mean, if this 15 on Nasdaq can break above this level, I'll be open to buys into these highs. You know, it'd need to break above here, though. Yeah, it'd need to break above 24,552. Okay. Cheers for likes, guys. 25 likes, crushed. Nice one. Appreciate you all. Oh, done that like 3 times today. Thanks, Joe. FIFA, all good, man. All good, anytime. Yeah, guys, if you've got any questions trading related, drop a message in the chat, and, you know, I can either break a chart down that you want me to look at, you know, crypto, gold, NAS, whatever it is, just let me know. And, yeah. Let's have a look at BTC. What's Bitcoin even doing? I haven't even checked it, really. Yeah, the little pullback. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. You said what I wanted to say. I didn't want to say it. Keep the vibes good. But yeah, I'm thinking the same. It's like, I mean, just say I've not traded FX before. Can you just show me what to do? Like, the story just doesn't make sense. The story just doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. There's like hundreds and thousands of funding companies. Yeah, got this range on NAS here. There's some good targets. I just need a breakout. That's it. Same with gold. Gold potentially on the next, I don't know. Gold's not looking the most convincing. Joe, can you buy me fund my next 150k account, please? So yeah, this 15 gets back above this range. I mean, I don't mind longs into these highs up here. You know, probably see NAS push into this area, which is basically just a big level, and where liquidity is sitting. So if Nasdaq can actually break above here, I think I like buys higher. I do like buys higher. I want all my, because I do time. Is Nas going to break out here? Let's see. Let's see. Is it going to give us a trade? Or is it going to just continue to range? Because Nasdaq, like we mentioned before, it was having a day off. Now it looks like it's ready to push. It looks like it's ready to continue pushing higher. We'll have to see. Okay, Rowett, you've gone into the little... You got into the naughty corner. You got into the naughty corner for 30 minutes. Think about what you're doing, and yeah. Guys, we want these lives, good vibes, Rowett, man. What are you doing? Come back, think about what you've said, and come back in 30 minutes, Matt. Good vibes only, bro. Is the trendline liquidity on NAS? Yes, there is. Maybe like here. That's what I'm looking at as well, Natalie. That's a good spot because it's just more reason for price to push higher. Like, you know, if it can break above, there's just more reason for it to push higher because there's all these highs up there. This is looking like some insect or something, isn't it? Like some praying mantis or something. Da, da, da. Do you need to wait for candles to close? Yes, I do, Andy. I need to wait for candles to close. Always, always, always wait for candle closes because candle closes give you more information about what's happening. Okay? Without, like I say, every single trade or every single entry in the playbook for the strategy requires a candle closure. Okay? Requires a candle closure. Gold looks alright. Yeah, I'm liking Nasdaq better. Gold's not looking the best for me personally. Just because, like I say, look, it's coming into another level here, look. Resistance, resistance, resistance. I like Nasdaq because there's just more clearance. And the targets are better. So I'm going to see how this 15 closes here. See if it's going to give me anything. See if it's going to give me anything. That's why I like NAS. You know, look at gold. What range have I got to buy above? Like, there's nothing. You know, if I break above here, I've got 20 ticks. And if it even gives me 20 ticks. With NAS, I've got all this room into them highs. Which is much better. So, 15 closes bullish here in 5 minutes, then I'm on. Then I'm on. Guys, give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I'll be back. Where would my stop loss be if it closes like this? I'd need to see how the new candle formed, Andy. So it depends where it closes. You know, if it closes bullish and then bottom wicks and flips, it'll be on the bottom wick. The new candle low. I'll see how this 15 closes, if it's going to give me an entry or not. I might just take like a very, very small risk long and hold it with my stops down here. You know, like it'll be quite risky if it closes where it does because there is a lot in the way. But I might just hold something like this. See if I can get a push. Because you know, you need to understand on Nasdaq, there's resistance here, there's resistance here. It's like it's probably not going to be the easiest of pushes, but we'll see. We'll see. See, this owl is looking good as well. It could start pushing. I'm just going to see how this 15 closes here, guys, and then I'm going to be looking to see if I can get an entry or not. Let's have a look at gold really quickly. What's gold doing? Gold's coming into a level and tab to level. Yeah, this range here on gold is what I'm watching. I'd need to see this candle close potentially. But for now, there's nothing on gold. Nothing. NAS is not even closing strong enough. Yeah, there's going to be nothing on these 15 closes here for me on gold. Still within the range here. Resistance. Again, still within this range on gold. Not much I can do. It's as simple as that. I mean, still within the ranges here. Coming into US Open in 15 as well, so you're probably going to get some more volume. This range on NAS is fair grim. Quite choppy and sideways within here. I mean, maybe if the 15 closes bearish, there might be a half risk trade, but... No, it's only Monday. I've already taken a win as well, so it's not like I need to force anything. Let me check the community really quickly. Anything? I think we're all just watching the same, to be honest with you. Yeah, has anyone got any questions, guys? Put it in the comments if you've got any questions. Let me know. Let me know. Anything on the news side of things? Let's have a look. Fed's boss. Reason to cut rates further now? See, now the 15's pushing and breaking above. The next 15 could be nice for longs. So I'm going to stay on for the next 15. You know, if the next 15 breaks out, then I can take some longs on NAS. So yeah, I'll see what happens there. See if that's going to progress into anything. Yeah, I'm going to stay on for this 15 and 30 clause. Maybe try and get an entry on NAS. And then if it sets up, I'll take it. If it doesn't, I'll leave it there and go and trade with the community in the chats. And well, I'll open up the live section as well so we can all trade live. Yeah, I'm gonna see how this 15 and 30 clause is in 10 minutes, okay? Right. What are we doing here? Let's have a look. Yeah, guys, if you've got any questions whilst we're waiting for this Nasdaq closure in 10 minutes, let me know. Let me know. But yeah, I'm going to be looking to try and take NAS into them highs. I did want a long on NAS from here, but it just didn't close strong enough. It actually closed below my range, so I couldn't take it. But the overall idea was something like this. I mean, the idea for longs, it's still pushing. It's like, there's just no closure for the entry. Well, there was none. Yeah, I'm going to see how this 15 closes. That'll be the 30 close too. And if it gives you an entry, I'll take it. If not, I'll just go and chill in the Discord and see if I can take something there. But I've already taken one trade and one win today, so there's no need to rush anything. But if it sets up, I'll take it. I mean, potentially could be nice. I'm going to stand up. Let me move this. We're standing up, guys. Might need to move that a little bit. We good? Yeah, we're good. Yes, we're good. We're stood up now. Let me move this. Yes. We are stood up. Feels better to stretch the legs a little bit. Okay, let's have a look. 15 and 30 is looking nice here. I think that squeeze into that level that we mentioned here is probably going to play out. Like I said, I just need the closure. 7 minutes till the closure. Millionaire? Why? What's Goldie doing? Yeah, gold could break out as well, but I mean, there's not much range to trade on gold. You've got like the smallest of ranges now. Like 20 ticks. Once it breaks out, are you going to even have 20 ticks left? Probably not. If anything, it's just Nasdaq into them highs if it breaks out in 6 minutes. Oh, sorry. Is it going to break out? Potentially, yeah. Has it got much range? It's got more than gold. Yeah, it's got more of a range than gold here. Yeah, I'm waiting for a close, mate. I marked this up from the last candle closure. I'm waiting for this 30 to close. 30 closes like this. I've been looking for a bottom wick and flip higher. But let's see. Let's see. I'd like to take it. I just need a closure, really. See, 4.5 minutes, guys. This closure is going to see if I'm going to stay on and take it or not. I don't want to stay on if it's not going to break out nicely. Gold, let's have a look at what gold's doing really quickly. Yeah, gold reacting from that level. If anything, I'd just watch this closure. Potentially some half risk sells. But yeah, I need to see how I need to see how this closes here. I don't want it to set these highs really. Do you take care of my setup? Do you mean like my PC setup, mate? Have to run. See you soon. Yeah, see you in a bit, mate. See you in a bit. See you tomorrow, guy. See you tomorrow, bro. I'm going to see how this 30 closes here on Nasdaq. If it gives me an entry, I'll take some. If not, then I'm just going to come back tomorrow for the US session on YouTube. But like I say, I'll be in the mentorship, talking in the mentorship. And I'll be updating my analysis there for the rest of the day. See, I want to take a trade because, like I say, last 2 trades on stream have been wins. I want to get 3 out of 3. But I need a valid trade to take it. You know, I took 2 trades middle and end of last week, and they both won. So the next trade, if it wins, will be 3 out of 3. So do I want a 3 out of 3? Of course. So let's just wait for a valid trade to take it. So they'll come. It's just about being patient and waiting for it. I mean, if these highs come and get taken and we start pushing into this level before I can get an entry, I don't want to take this trade. Just got to stay patient. You know, patience pays. And it looks like it's going to go and smash the targets before it even gives me an entry. I mean, if it leaves me a little bit of a wick, I can get an entry on here. That's what I'd like to see. You know, and then just try and buy it into that level. Bottom wick, push down, that'd be nice. I think there's still some room for it to push higher Nasdaq, especially if this 30 closes like this. It's got 50 seconds on here. They're not the worst targets in the world. There is still a little bit of a room for it to push higher. It probably will be a quick push. You know, if you are taking long, it might be a quick push and reverse. But if you want a quick scalp, I don't mind it. I need to see how this new candle opens. You know, something like that would be nice. Just trade it in some levels above. Because it's leaving like a double top almost now. So if I get a bottom wick on this next 30, well, yeah, guys, that's unfortunately it. Not much I can do there, unfortunately. Even if I market executed, it would have probably market executed me up here anyway. It's impossible to get an entry here. Not much I can do there. Yeah, it's taken liquidity down here. Had clear targets up here. That'd have been nice. Yeah, guys, that's me. That's me for the stream. I'm heading off. I've been on for an hour and how long? Been on for an hour and 45 now. So I'm going to go and trade with the Discord mentorship guys in the community. Anyone on YouTube, you saw what I was looking for. I was looking for a buy into some of these levels up here. Basically smashing targets in less than a minute. Unfortunate, but stuck to the plan. No trades in the 2 hours I've been on today, but I've already taken a win on gold. I will be back tomorrow now, okay, guys? So anyone in the mentorship, I'll see you in the community in the next 10-15 minutes. If you're not, like I say, I'll see you tomorrow on YouTube again, same time. And let's try and catch that win, but nothing in this session. Okay, guys? Liquidity grab, Ashton? Nah, it didn't. It didn't close as one, bro. It didn't close as one. It closed very nicely, actually. It didn't close taking these highs. I basically wanted this long here. That's what we marked up. But I just couldn't get on it. It literally just shot up instantly. But it is what it is. There'll be more trades to come. More trades tomorrow. There's still some good targets. Now, what I'd be waiting for is I'd be waiting for the next 15 to close because there's still some good targets up here to trade into. So maybe if this 15 closes bullish, I can get the next 15 long. That's what I'll be looking for. Next 15 to close. This 15 to close. I'll be looking for the next 15 to go long. And gold, I'll be waiting for a break out of this range. So yeah, guys. Peace out. Trade safe. See you tomorrow. Peace out. Bye-bye.